friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is my, I guess, November favorite. I cannot believe this year's almost over. I am so excited that this year's almost over. I feel like this year's been simultaneously the best and worst year of my life. It's been a whirlwind. I'm just ready to move forward and move on to next year and see what next year brings us. Anyways, in this video, I have a random assortment of things. I have makeup, I have a couple skincare-y items, I have jewelry, I have random clothing, candle, food. I have very random things this time and I'm very excited to talk about them. As I always say, these aren't necessarily my end-all be-all favorites of all time. These are just the things that I found myself really loving and enjoying in the month of November. I love doing these videos. I love sitting down and just kind of regrouping and chatting about what I've been loving and also seeing what you've been loving. It's so much fun for me. You might hear some wind or the occasional car. My window's open because it feels delightful and I'm enjoying every second of it. Before we hop into the video, I did of course film this look. I film every single look that you see on camera. This should already be up on my IGTV by the time this video goes up. My plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. These earrings are from Spooky Doodle Club, and I believe this choker is from the brand shop Sun & Co, and you can use my affiliate code BEAUTBEAN for 10% off on their website. Anyways, with all that being said, I don't want to ramble too much in this intro because I think I'll be really rambly and chatty in this favorites video, so let's just hop in and chat about my November favorites. Alright, let's just go into skincare first and then we'll kind of transition into makeup and then jewelry, fashion, and then lifestyle food. I think that's the order I typically do. This first one is a very random favorite, but it's this pink peppermint foot lotion from Lush. I did make a quick Lush trip a few weeks ago just to restock some things that I'd ran out of, and for some reason this seemed very appealing to me. I don't know what it is. I'm not even a huge lotion person. I'm trying to get better at using moisturizer on my body. I've just always been the kind of person that doesn't like the feeling of it, so I've been experimenting with different ones and trying to just stay hydrated, especially in these months where my skin gets even more dry when the weather starts to go wonky. Some days here in Florida it feels like tropical, summer, rainy, and then some days it feels dry and cold. But regardless, I decided to try this pink peppermint foot lotion and it feels so nice. It doesn't feel like super cold peppermint tea. It does definitely have like a cold sensation, but not super cold, if that makes sense. I like to use this after the shower. I'll apply it to put on some nice fluffy socks and it just feels very lovely. I really like this lotion. I didn't expect to, one, be attracted to it at all. That doesn't seem like something I would buy, but also I didn't expect to love it as much as I am loving it, so that's really cool. The last skincare specific item, Pixi sent over a package recently with a few new products, and this is the C Vitamin Under Eye Brightener. This is an eye cream and I'm really liking this. I've been using it most mornings the last 3 weeks or so. You just apply a little bit to the back of your finger, put it on your under eyes as you do with eye cream. This does have a little bit of a tint to it, and the very first time I used this, I think I used a little too much because I had a hard time kind of blending that color in. It just looked like something was sitting on my skin, but if you use just a very small amount, I find this to be very brightening and also very smoothing. I find my under eyes have been very smooth the last few weeks. I haven't had any issues down there, and this is the only thing I've changed up, so I'm really liking this so far. This is going to kind of segue us into makeup because this is kind of a makeup slash skincare item, but this is also from that Pixi C Vitamin line. This is the Brightening Perfector. I've been using this as my primer the last few weeks and I'm really liking this. It smells very citrusy. It smells kind of like the way orange Starbursts taste, if that makes sense. It's very delightful. I really like this. I find that it's just making my skin feel really smooth, but it's also keeping it nice and hydrated. I've really been liking this. I didn't expect to fall in love with this, but so far so good. I'm really enjoying this primer. I don't plan on putting it down anytime soon. I don't have too many face products for this video. Most of the makeup items I have to talk about are eyes, but I do have a couple face products. And first are, I finally got the new Kaldieos highlights in the mail. They were lost and Kaldieos was actually checking where my package was and then it arrived in my mailbox. So they're here. I'm wearing Prophecy, the new multi-chrome highlight right now. It's really pretty. I thought the green shift would be more prominent, but it definitely has more of a fuchsia shift on my skin personally, but I do think it's really pretty. I actually wore this at work the other day when I wasn't filming. I just wanted something quick and I applied it to my cheekbones and also all over my lid, so it was just like this nice glowy multi-chrome sensation happening, and it was super, super pretty. I'm really liking this. I'll go more in depth about these two highlights in my upcoming PR roundup review video. I'll do some swatch comparisons. I've already got that filmed for you, so stay tuned for that. It'll be up very soon. But I'm also loving the new Reformulated Mars Melter. Again, I wore this very similar to that Prophecy one where it was like on my cheekbones and all over my lid and just kind of blended together. So pretty. It's just so sparkly and glitzy and just so pinky red. It's beautiful. Again, I'll have some more swatch comparisons with like the other Reformulated ones soon, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to these because I'm really liking them. I've only had these in my possession for about a week, maybe a week and a half now, but I've already fallen in love with them. Kaldieos cannot do wrong with their highlighters, I swear. The last face product before we move into eyes is my new Milk Makeup Hydrogrip Setting Spray. As you can see, I'm loving this. I'm already like a third of the way done with it. It's so nice. I love the mister on this. I love how refreshed it makes my skin feel and look. I'm most likely going to be forced to repurchase this when I'm out of it because it's so lovely. So happy this arrived in the mailbox for me because I love the Hydrogrip primer, and the setting spray is also just beautiful. That might be my favorite setting spray I've ever tried. It's hard to say. It's probably that one though, either that or the Pixi Glow Mist, but I'm really, really liking that setting spray. Moving on to eyes, of course, first is the Colourpop Raw Beauty Kristi at Forest Sight palette. I'm wearing it today. I've already done a first impressions, a 2 looks video, and of course the Instagram video where I did this look. I'm loving this palette. I think it's so beautifully well done. I love how it's very colorful, but it's like muted colorful. It's a little more grungy, a little deeper. Really love the tones in here. There's only one sequin shadow, which I'm thrilled about because I don't like when Colourpop fills their palettes with those. No glitters in this palette. It's mostly matte. Everything works like a dream for me personally. I personally don't have an issue with anything getting patchy. I think everything blends like butter. I love how pigmented and saturated these shades are. It's so beautiful. I'm loving this. I think Kristi did such a beautiful job and I'm so happy for her. I know that's out of stock right now, but I believe the collection's coming back in stock December 11th if my memory serves me. Check Colourpop socials. I know they've posted it everywhere, but I'm pretty sure it's December 11th. And the last eyeshadow palette I have to talk about is the new Sugarpill Capsule 3 Black Edition palette. I'm loving this. Again, I love that the tones in here are a little bit deeper. They're a little grungier. I wish that like these shades were bigger in the palette rather than like the big purple here. I like the blush in here as well. It's not my favorite blush I've ever used, but it's a cute blush. The shimmers, however, are so sparkly and beautiful. I have already done an Instagram video, and my 2 looks video is either already up or it's coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. And I do plan on doing an Instagram video as well at some point. So lots of looks coming or are already up. Just I don't know when everything's getting uploaded. I have a huge pre-filmed list going on, but needless to say, I'm loving this palette. The Capsule palettes just fill me with so much inspiration and I love them. I'm loving this one. Going back to Colourpop for a second, 2 of the Super Shock shadows from the Raw Beauty Kristi collection are just beautiful. Mycelium I'm wearing all over the lid right now. It's very similar to Ritz from Colourpop, and I think I might prefer this one actually. It's right there on my palm. It's just so beautiful and wet looking. It's stunning. I cannot get enough of it. That's such a beautiful, wet, yummy shade. And also Like a Moss. There are 2 others in the collection as well, and they're beautiful, but these 2 definitely stand out the most to me. It's right there. It has that beautiful yellowy green muted grungy shift. I don't know how else to explain it. It's so beautiful and special. I love these Super Shock shadows so much. And I do have one more Super Shock shadow to talk about. It's definitely cheating because I've literally only had this for a couple of days, but I've already used it twice and I'm head over heels in love with it. It came from this Dreamery Colourpop Super Shock shadow set. I'll be breaking this down and giving you more detail about that in my upcoming PR roundup review video. I've only had that a couple of days, so I haven't had time to break it down myself yet. But this shadow in particular, Ice Dream, holy cow, is this beautiful. I've used it on the eyes, and I've also used it as a face highlight. It is absolutely stunning. It is this beautiful, wet, iridescent, translucent beauty. Oh man, Weed Whacker Man's back. Hold please, let me shut the window because clearly I can't enjoy things, and then we will talk some more. No promises you won't still be able to hear him on occasion because he's so loud, but that might help. But regardless, Ice Dream here is so beautiful. I believe that's already an existing shade, but it is in that Super Shock vault as well for the holidays. This shadow is probably one of my favorite Super Shocks I've ever tried in my life. It's so stunning, and even though I've only had it a couple days, it's obviously not a monthly favorite. I've only used it for not a whole month, but I just could not resist talking about it because it's so special and beautiful. I posted swatches when I got that vault on my Instagram story, and I can't tell you the amount of people that were like, what is that shade at the bottom? It's so lovely, and I just had to mention it to you. Two of the eye pencils from, again, the Raw Beauty Kristi Colourpop collab. I love that whole collection. But we have Marigold, which is the yellow that's also in my waterline, one of the best yellow eye pencils I've ever used, and Spare Time, which is a beautiful green teal color. I love these. I think Colourpop's eye pencils kill it, and these colors are beautiful. There was also a brown one in the collection, and it's a very solid brown, but these two are definitely my favorites. I love these pencils. I've been reaching for them so much this month. Last makeup item before we move on to another category. This is the Luxe Gloss from the Colourpop Raw Beauty Kristi collection in the shade Glacier. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today in combination with a lip pencil. This is basically just a sheer with sparkle in it. I love this gloss. It's very comfortable. I love the Luxe Gloss formula, and this shade in particular is beautiful. I'm very happy with it. Okay, let's move on to jewelry. I think that's a good place to start. Spooky Doodle Club, which is the brand of the earrings I'm wearing right now, was so generous and sent me a bunch of earrings, and I just wanted to show you my two favorites so far. And they're definitely my favorites because we're getting into like winter and Christmas season, but I wanted to show them to you. They're the cutest little gingerbread and Yeti. I'm obsessed with these, and I didn't want to wait until the end of next month to talk about them because at that point we'll be getting into the new year. I wanted to show you these before we get into winter and Christmas, in case you were interested, but they're adorable. The owner of Spooky Doodle Club, she has such a cool artistic style. She has so many different like designs and keychains, earrings, things like that, and I just think she's so fun, and I just wanted to showcase my favorites of what she sent me so far. I'm definitely falling into the Christmas spirit very early. I've had my tree up since November 1st, and I just wanted to show those cute wintry earrings in case you were interested. Moving on to a couple necklaces I have to talk about. I got two chokers from Shop Sun & Co. I ordered these about a month ago and I love them. First is this super cute gold star choker. I'm loving this one. I've worn this one nonstop. You've probably seen me wear it 1,000 times in my videos this last month. And this choker is just a black band with stars and a moon on it, and I think it's so, so cute as well. Most of my old chokers are from this brand, and it's just been a really long time since I bought new chokers, literally probably at least a year and a half, if not pushing 2 years. So it was time to get a couple new ones, so I snagged these and I love them. I do have an affiliate code with Shop Sun & Co. I realized that that code from years ago is still active, so you can use code BEAUTYBEAN if you want to save money on Shop Sun & Co.'s site. They have great pieces, lots of chokers, necklaces, earrings, things like that, and they're all super cheap, but not cheap quality. They feel great, but they're very affordable. And last, I wanted to talk about these two pieces I got from Luisa. I did do a sponsorship with them earlier in the month in one of my videos, and I did talk about these already, but I just wanted to talk about them again because I'm obsessed with these, and I'm so thankful they sent me these because they are beautiful. This isn't sponsored in any way. This is the paperclip chain necklace. I feel like this is short enough where it's almost choker-ish, but not quite a choker either. It's like a nice kind of just short necklace, and I really like it. And then also the matching paperclip bracelet. I'm not a huge bracelet person, but this one is super cute, and I just really like both of these pieces so much. Again, this isn't sponsored in any way. I just wanted to showcase those again in this video because I've just been truly in love with those pieces. I truly love Luisa's jewelry. It's why you see me rewear them a lot even after I've done like a sponsorship with them. It's just because I truly think their jewelry is fantastic and it's so lovely. Moving on to one kind of fashion item. It's a bralette from Aerie. You guys know I love Aerie if you've heard me talk about them before, but I got this bralette from them. I'm actually wearing another one right now in another color. It's like a warm brownish terracotta kind of color, but I got that and I got it in burgundy, and it's so comfortable. There's no padding in it, so it's not going to give you like massive support or anything, but it's just very comfortable. It's very soft. I really like this kind of lacy detail along the trim, and I just wanted to shout it out because I'm always looking for comfy bralettes and stuff because I'm not trying to live life uncomfortable, and I just wanted to talk about that bralette just in case you were interested. A candle favorite. I picked this candle up back at the end of October because Yankee Candle was having a sale and I knew I would want it for Christmas, but I didn't know how much I would want it for Christmas season. This is the Frosty gingerbread candle. Oh my goodness, it smells good in the candle, but the way this fills a room is so magical. This smells like winter Christmas yumminess. It smells like it is Christmas Day, cookies are baking, but not so sickeningly sweet where it smells like a bakery, even though I do kind of like that in my house. This one has some warmth to it, a little more just wintry Christmas smell. I'm so bad at describing scents, but I highly recommend this candle. I want to go pick another one up because it was so delicious. I hope they're having a sale because I don't really buy Yankee candles unless there's a sale on them because they're real expensive. I'm not trying to spend, I don't know, 30 something dollars on a candle, but this was on sale for $15 and it was very well worth the $15. I loved this candle with my whole heart. Okay, a couple food favorites. These are the Gingerbread Oreos. These are so good. I like these also because I don't feel the need to eat the whole box of them once I have the package. I feel like one or two and I'm good to go. With some cookies, I feel like, yeah, I want all of them. But with this one, it's easier to stop because they're just so rich, but they're so yummy. Oh my goodness, I highly recommend these. They are so just gingerbready, cinnamony yumminess. They're great. Another cookie, however, these I do feel compelled to eat the entire box, so I have to pre-portion my cookies or I will eat the whole thing. But these are the Trader Joe's Mini Dark Chocolate Mint Stars. I love these. I actually haven't even opened this box yet, but I had these for the first time last Christmas time and I saw them when I was grocery shopping yesterday. So I grabbed a box and then when I was getting my stuff ready for my favorites video today, I was like, you know, I need to mention those in case anyone needs a yummy holiday snack. These are so good from Trader Joe's. I love them. If you love mint chocolate and especially dark chocolate, you'll love these. This is the Target brand Peppermint Whipped Cream. I love this. It is so good. I've been using this on my coffee pretty much every morning. It's delicious. I'm very sad because this can is basically gone and they were out of stock when I went grocery shopping yesterday. So I'm gonna have to check back in like a week and see if it's back in store. This whipped cream is so good. If you are a peppermint lover, especially with like your coffee, like a peppermint mocha, or even on your ice cream. I've been eating a lot of peppermint ice cream too, and this is fantastic as well. I love this. It's very good. If it's in stock in your Target, snag it. I wanted to talk about the new Bones Coffee holiday flavors. I have one next to me right now. This is the white chocolate peppermint bark coffee. It's so yummy, especially paired with that whipped cream. Match made in heaven, but I'm loving all four of the Bones Coffee Company's holiday flavors. There's that one, eggnog, which is a lot more yummy than I thought it was gonna be. I wasn't very sure. Gingerbread is just very cozy tasting. That does not make sense. It's just very warm and cinnamony and gingerbready. Does that make sense? Maybe. And there's also O Fudge, which I believe is chocolate hazelnut, and that one's also delicious. I think that's actually probably the order I would rank them. The peppermint one first, then eggnog, gingerbread, and then the O Fudge. They're all fantastic. I will have my referral link down in the description box if you feel like shopping through them. I don't have a discount code off the top of my head, but there's always discount codes floating around for them. Just pop on like their Instagram or do a quick little Google search. I'm sure something will pop up. But if you shop through my affiliate link down there, I will make a small commission off of your purchase, and I appreciate it, but don't feel pressured. Feel free to search them on your own in the search bar, but that will be down in the description box. If you've been here even a few months, you would know how much I love their coffee. It's literally the only coffee I buy. I think it's so yummy and they have so many good flavors. I don't even know if I've met one that I don't like yet. That's a lie. I don't love Bananas Foster. That one was a little weird, but it wasn't horrible either. One more food favorite and then we'll move on to a random favorite, but Pizza Hut. My Pizza Hut at least, I don't know if they all do, but the Pizza Hut near my house, they now carry Beyond Italian sausage for their pizza, and it's so good. I saw a post about it, I think on Instagram at like 8:30 p.m. a few weeks ago, and I looked at Zay and I was like, listen, I know we've already had dinner. It is late at night. Can we order this pizza? So we did, and we each had a slice just right then and there, and it's so good. I love that more and more restaurants are starting to incorporate more meat alternatives because it just gives you more options. And I mean, it also technically would bring them more business because otherwise, like, we wouldn't have bought a pizza at 8:30 p.m. had I not seen that. But it was really yummy. If you're looking at trying more meat alternatives, whether you're a vegetarian or you're just curious, I would recommend it. I think it's yummy. All right, so my very last favorite is one that I actually got recommended from you guys. I did a little Q&A on Instagram a few weeks back, and someone asked if I'd seen the movie The Holiday on Netflix, and I was like, I've never even heard of that, but I was curious. And if you know me at all, I don't just venture out and watch a new movie or a new show very often. I am a perpetual rewatcher. I will rewatch everything until the day I die. But I don't know, something compelled me to look it up, and I watched the trailer, and I was like, you know, that seems kind of cute, seems kind of different. Let me watch it. So Zane and I watched it actually the next night after we got that pizza, so we ate the leftovers of that pizza while watching the movie. But it's very cheesy, very corny, very silly, but it's very cute, and I highly recommend it. It's very funny, and I don't know, I liked it more than I thought I would, so I'm gonna add that to my list of things to rewatch until the end of time now. Okay, I think I've been chatting long enough. I think this is a longer favorites video. We will see. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love, love, love to know what things you were loving in the month of November, whether it be food, clothes, makeup, skincare, literally anything. Lay it on me. I love hearing about your favorites and chatting with you. I can't believe we're in December. I'm pretty sure it's December 1st, the day that I'm uploading this, and I just hope so much that you have a lovely month. I am uploading every single day this month. I don't know if I've made that announcement yet, but I am uploading every single day. I've been pre-filming like a madwoman, trying to get prepared so that I have lots of content for you. I'm looking forward to spending this month with you and just chatting and celebrating the holiday season. Whether or not you celebrate Christmas, we can still at least celebrate the coziness and just try to have a happy month. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me your current favorite emoji, and if you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram and follow me there. It's BeautBean. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe because I'm posting every day in the month of December. Please make sure you're staying informed with Black Lives Matter. There's a link in my description box that will take you to resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.